is 11 minutes away from 9 o'clock. Should sexualised deepfakes and intimate covert recordings be made illegal? I assumed that some of that would be. Joining me now is the Front Page podcast host, Chelsea Daniels. Chelsea, good morning.
Well, you assume wrong.
So
Ryan.
what is it? What is a deepfake, a sexualised deepfake?
Well, so it's basically you can plug your. If I wanted to make one of you, right, you've got loads of photos of yourself on the internet, not of your own making, and you chuck them in, and it creates an image which looks like you naked.
Right.
So a sexualized deep fake.
Someone else's body, but my face.
Yeah, but not even like somebody else's body, because it just takes from all centres of the internet, right? So it looks, they're looking really real. You'll remember Laura McClure's viral moment. She held up a photo of herself naked in Parliament, and she said that she created that photo. It wasn't her actual body. She created it in a matter of moments, and this is basically happening all over the country. I spoke to her for the podcast this morning. She's got a bill out. Wanting to get rid of this, by the way. She spoke to me this morning and she said, look, that there's one harrowing incident of a high school girl. She was in year 9, and the boys in her class or people in her class made one of these of her. It circulated the school, and she was so traumatised that she actually tried to take her own life on school grounds.
I was going to ask you what is so wrong with this, because it's not like it's you, so who cares? But if it's happening to young people,
it's going around schools, unis, all things like that. We also talk about, the convos in the last couple of weeks about covert audio recordings of sexual encounters. Now, the Crime Act only covers intimate video recordings at the moment. And remember, all of these laws were brought into place when digital cameras were becoming a thing back in the early 2000s.
That's right.
Whereas now we've got things in our pockets that can do all sorts of things. We've got glasses that can do things now, you know what I mean? So how do we future-proof our laws to kind of go along with updated technology?
Okay, interesting. The other thing is with the faces, like putting your face on an AI'd body or whatever, I guess is there something about just your rights to your face in general? You know, that beyond what anyone does with it below that, just can people use your face and put it in AI, period? Do you know what I mean?
Well, at the moment, they absolutely can, because the laws don't cover that. But it's all about, so should the laws focus on the consent part of it? So the consent part of it, when you're out in the street, people taking photos of you, that kind of thing. Or taking your image and then feeding it into a deep fake technology thing. The consent part may circumvent the whole evolving technology part, because who knows what's going to be available in 20 years.
Well, no, that's right. That's right. Thank you very much, Chelsea. Good to see you, and look forward to the podcast today. That's Chelsea Daniels from the Front Page podcast. Every day we talk business, thanks to our partners.